Hey, you take this, I got my own. Here we go, show everybody. What is up? Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good.
We get settled. You know, we gotta look at each other and figure each other out here. Thanks for coming out. This is huge for you guys on a Sunday to come out and support such a great event. Just listen real quick. Just get over the way I look. I'm gonna look like this the whole show. This is God's funny joke on me. I came out looking wasted. I'm not. That's the irony. And the funny thing is, my kids look higher than I do. And at least everyone's born with something they have to conquer. I have to conquer looking like this all the time. And we finally started taking advantage of it this year. We went to Turks and Caicos, and now I know when we go through customs how to work it. Because if you go to another country, you just want to get there. And the first thing we did was, this line is like 200 people long, and all I gotta do with the way I look is just look at the kids. Like, are we ready for this? And they're all in. They look like, yeah, let's do this. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Just go like me. And if I just get out of the line a little bit, like, hey, let's go. It's all it takes for the guy to come out from the back and Jesus Christ, you come out here, right now, you. Me? Can I bring my family? You got a family? Come on out here. And the last thing they expect to see is 3 kids behind me. Hey, where are we? What is this place? So yeah, I have 3 kids, all daughters. Yep, 2 teenagers, and that's another reason why I look like this all the time. And there's a couple. There's a little girl there, a boy there too. I'm clean, so I'm not worried about that. But I will say, how old? 13. He's 13. You sure? Is it yours? Or is this an adopted kid for a night? Or missed a couple birthdays? Or that's funny. Well, I will say this: kids are fun, but when they're teenagers, and I hear people say, I don't care what they say. I have girls, and girls are adorable, but they are disgusting when they get older. My daughters are filthy. When you see them in public, they're drop dead gorgeous. It's the production that leads to them outside. It's a disaster. And there's so much going on. Like I get up with my kids in the morning because I have to. My wife would murder them. My wife needs 3 days straight sleep. Otherwise, she's just a bear. That's how my morning starts. It's always like, honey, I'm gonna go wake up the kid. Okay. Make sure they shower. Make sure they eat. And the mission is make sure she doesn't get up. Then that's a good morning. Just make sure mom doesn't get up. And as a man, you just want to start your day with a nice cold shower. When you have girls, it's the worst feeling. You're showering. And the next thing you know, you open your eyes, just hair. There's hair. I'm not talking 1 or 2 strands. It's like pull out hate hair. How dare you take my phone? And before you know it, you just start slowly feeling the water creeping up over your ankles. That's the worst feeling it. I'm already at midstream. I can't even pee in my own tub like a gentleman. I think I've earned that. They don't flush. What human doesn't flush? I get it. How old's the little one? You're pointing to your son. You don't flush? What's wrong with you? Even animals. You see a dog? When a dog drops the deuce, the first thing he does is sit there and go. What's the first thing he does? Even a monkey, he's got nowhere to hide it, so he tosses it. My kids come in there, and what is the mind process of just showing up, bink, and then going, yeah, no, that's good. First one came out. She was stuck. Did you have good, everything was easy? Yeah. First one was bad. You just don't prepare for that. You read the book, think, week 1, you look like a little peanut. In 6 months, it's like a kidney and they get a heart. And then 9 months come, like, here we go. And I'm like, listen, your kid is stuck. What do we do? And they used a suction cup to get her out, which is a plunger. It's a plunger. It's a $15,000 plunger. The guy comes in there, you're covered, right? And then they pull her out, and her head was stretched out. And they act like this is normal. And congrats. The kid looks like me. He's got a long, crazy head. I'm in shock. And my wife's going, is she pretty? I can't see her. Let me see her. Yeah, no. She's gorgeous. We're going to have to homeschool this one, I'll tell you that. Unless we get a good hat. This kid is never going to public school. Oh, brother.
Funny.
Yeah, those kids are something else. I took them to, I started in Long Island as a comedian.
Sears Valley Street.
That's right! Yes. Jenna! This is weird, when I was on, where's Jenna?
Yeah.
Huh? You back there? Who's that?
Man from O&A. Sears
What?
Valley Street. Sears Valley Street. We're one of the
Oh, okay. So you're a fan?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought you were like, I thought you were like, yeah, me and you, we had Coda Pizza. No. That was Dream Central. Remember me and you, we were suspended. Yes, Valley Street. That's how this is when I knew I was going to become a comedian, but there's a fine line between doing stand-up comedy and doing characters and not getting in trouble. And you're killing when the 7-year-old starts going on the iPad. Clearly, that's not my audience. Don't feel bad, I'd be on it too. I would have nothing to do with me at your age. Who's he talking about? Clearly, are you setting up for her? I lost him too. It's all good. Oh, no. Oh, you're gonna take a picture? Let me do a pose one. So, well, you brought up Valley Stream and Sears. That's what you're talking about. That was, yes. I I know what she's referring to. I'm not proud of this, although it's kind of funny. This is when I kind of knew I was going to become a comedian. I worked at Sears Paint. That was my first real job, paint department. And I ruined a lot of houses. People come up to me, I'm 17, 18 years old and dangling across the earring Judas Priest denim jacket. You know, people like, oh, I want to repaint my kitchen. Staining! Break time. But I used to call other departments as characters. And I would torture them. I would call up this old lady in the linens all the time, this crazy Joe, like, I'm coming in there, and if you don't have this linen on sale, I don't want to rain check, Claire! And I would drive her nuts, and then she'd tell me in the break room, this crazy, angry Joe comes in here. I've never met him. So everyone knew me as a guy that would prank everybody, right? So one day, there's a new guy in the hardware department. In hardware, this wasn't even commission hardware, it's just like wrenches. And the guy, I walked into his department, and he was about 45 years old, working Sears hardware. So no offense if you work Sears hardware at 45, but I didn't have much respect for him. I wasn't intimidated by him. So I went up to him and said, hey, I'm Jim. I work in paint. If you never need anything, give me a shout. And he goes, you know what I need? I need for you not to come into my department. You know, you kids, you get these jobs, and you're just here to get your beer money, your weekend money. You know, people come in here, I know everything about craftsman tools. I see the way you talk about paint, okay? I'm here to help people. I know everything about the drill bits and all the different hammers. Do me a favor, I want to work. Stay in paint department. Wow. Okay. So I was riled up, and my friend goes, what's the matter? I go, listen, this guy really ticked me off. He goes, why don't you give him one of your calls? So on my kids' lives, at the time we had serious problems with Libya. Huge. Muammar Gaddafi, huge. On the paper every day, we're ready to go to war with Libya. That's how big this is. And supposedly he shot 6 missiles. It was deep news, all right? So I call this guy up as Muammar Gaddafi. Okay? I can see him. He's 50 feet from me. So I call him, he picks up the phone. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't need to. He picks up, he goes, hello, this is John, Sears Hardware Department, Valley Street, New York. How may I help you? And I'm looking right at my, hello! This is Muammar Gaddafi! And I've just sent 6 Libyan missiles to blow up the Sears Hardware Department in Valley Street, New York! You have 15 minutes to evacuate the craftsman tools and the drill bits and the hammers of the hardware. And you remember this, my hardware friend. Long live paint! Thinking this closes the story, I go to the break room. And I'm like, now back then, there's just 2 of us that were paint. And we take tag team 1-hour breaks into the mall for like an hour, right? So he already left. I was cracking up. I went into the break room. I realized no one was on the floor. I waited about 15 minutes, came back out. It's a true story. And I said, let me call the guy, let him know I was busting his chops. I called, he don't pick up. I called again, he don't pick up. I called old Claire, she don't pick up. And that's when I realized there's nobody on the floor. There's no customers. There's no salespeople. And a security guy comes out, put What are you doing? Let's go! We gotta go! Right now! Right now! I'm thinking there's a fire. So, oh my God! Alright, let's go! We're back way! I said, what happens if there's a fire? He goes, no! The new guy in hardware just got a bomb threat. We're gonna blow up, we gotta get out. And I did what you did, I laughed just like that. Oh, yeah. It wasn't a bomb threat, it was me. I said I was Muammar Gaddafi. And I said long live paint. How do you get a bomb threat of that? I'm sorry, that guy's a suspect. He's a suspect. That's why there's no one on the floor? And he goes, yeah, in the mall. That's the evacuated the mall. I sent 6 missiles to hit Sears hardware. He goes, you're gonna have to come downstairs and talk to the police. I said, the police? Let's go talk to them. They'll realize how funny this is. And I'm like, the cops were howling. I made it all the way to the sergeant. The guy's like, hold on a second. Sarge, come here. Where's the guy from hardware? He's a suspect. We should get that guy. You should become a comedian. I don't know what you're doing here, but Sarge, come here. Wait till you hear the story. You gotta do the. You gotta do that. So, I tell the Sarge, I'm in pain. He goes, hey, Breuer, that's funny. The problem is the feds are here. And I said, bring them on. I'm killing. Bring them on. Feds come in. They're not as loose as the cops. And he comes in, Fed comes, just like the movie. Bang, bang, bang. The 3 of them line up. He goes, I don't know, everyone thinks it's so funny. Did you realize I came in JFK International Airport? I had to call the president, let them know we're going to be on defense right now. I put everyone on alert. Do you realize I had to make military calls against you? Because, and this is pre-9/11. So he goes, because let me tell you something. You don't get to talk to a lawyer or your parents. As far as I'm concerned, if I take you away, you're missing. Do you understand the situation? Anyway, no. Well, let me tell you what happened. He goes, he goes, I want facts. This is what he said. I want facts. You need to look me in the eye. Each one of my agents in the eye. And tell that story. I can tell if you're lying and what your motive is. So, okay. Look at these guys. They're tense. So, all right, so I'm working pain. And I get to the part, I'm like, 6 Libyan missiles to hit Sears hardware. Long live paint. And that's why we're here. And head agent goes, yeah. I'll do the paperwork. You should become a comedian. Get me the guy from hardware. He's a suspect. I just want to keep it loosey-goosey. This is an amazing night, of course, and you're here to enjoy everything like I've been enjoying so far. I'm so glad I was asked to come here, and we're going to keep this rolling. I believe we're ready. Yes? Keep this train rolling. Let me get this out of the way here. Of course, I think you'll know this next guy, Mr. Richard Breuer from the Bongos. Big round of applause for Richard. Take us, Rich, don't hurt yourself on the way out. Richard Breuer.